Yeah, we're gonna go ahead on the back property. We're gonna go check out some future prospects for clearing some land, getting some more grazing pasture out there. We'll go check it out. I got this herd out here on pasture. Nobody understands, you know, there's a lot of work that goes into chicken ranching. Checking miles of fence line, moving these herds to different pastures and paddock grazing, and there's all kinds of selection, all kinds of things that people don't understand. You gotta water and feed these things. I mean, this is livestock, folks. They don't take care of themselves. And then everything out there's out to get them. This is all bottle fed right here. These chickens right here, they're bottle fed chickens. Raised them up. When it's chick season and things are coming quick, things come quick. You're out in there, dead cold in the barn, checking on the chicks, making sure the heat lamps are on, everything's hot. Because these winters up in Nebraska as a chicken rancher, they're tough. They're real tough. Sometimes you get down below freezing for weeks. And, you know, these chicks, they just can't handle that. It's a hard living. It's work, but it's honest work being a chicken rancher. I guess chicken ranching just runs in my blood. But it is what it is. Yep, sometimes you gotta wrestle these things down. They ain't ever gonna make your life easy. Oh, Snowflake here, he's been my breeding rooster for my chicken ranch for first year now. He's been a good stud. You can see he comes from great stock. You can look at his wattles. He got a short top wattle up here. He got good amount of wattles down here. His chrome. He's good. He's a good bird. He'll be good for chicken ranching operations for years to come. If he can just get over his fascination with raping chickens. I think the worst part about chicken ranches is when you gotta round up the chicks right before you put them out in the pasture. You gotta get them branded. You gotta get them tagged. It's tough work, real tough work. But, you know, nobody said chicken ranching's easy. Had this herd for about 2 years now. We're just probably wind up selling them off the auction, getting them finished off. You know, I just wish there was more chicken ranchers like me out there that I could commute with and see what they're doing with their breeding programs. And, you know, we'll be coming here soon. We'll be taking Snowflake over there, and we'll be AIing come spring. You know, working on that next herd. Yeah, nobody understands what it's like driving chickens across the prairies. You know, they're not good swimmers, so you got to help them across those streams and whatnot. So. Yeah, we're experimenting with some scratch grain, little nutrient-rich feed. We're gonna start AIing some Wagyu chickens here next year when next birthing season comes up, and then obviously we'll be bottle feeding those Wagyu chickens, coming out with some good breasts on those things. I'll tell you what, you just wait till next year. Chicken ranch, I'm telling you, it's where to be. This back here is about 100 acres that we're gonna be clearing out next season. We're gonna be raising about 1,000 head of Wagyu Cornish cross meat bird chicken out here. We're gonna be organic, so I gotta get my field tested for organic certification. And unfortunately, it costs a little bit more money to run them out on some little bit more organic feed. But we'll let them clear out this underbrush once we get these trees knocked down next year. Actually, we'll probably be doing it this October when the leaves fall. And we'll push about 1,000 head of Cornish cross Wagyu chicken through here. And we'll start making some money. Hopefully, they make it through the winter. We don't have a harsh winter, and/or stay away from these floods. If we can keep down those trash panda attacks that we have, those are tough. It's hard to recover from a trash panda attack. But, yep. People ever give me problems with chicken ranching? Well, I don't know, I guess. I mean, I guess I got a lot of my friends, sorts of people ask me all the time is, Mike, why chicken ranching? Why? You some kind of adrenaline junkie or something, but man, I usually don't say nothing because they don't understand. They don't understand. It's about a family tradition. My grandpa raised meat birds as a chicken rancher, and so did my dad, and hopefully my son too. If we can live through these hard times with these floods and trash pan attacks. It's the year 2007. Like I said, we got damn near wiped out. We lost over probably 60 head of meat bird just because of trash panda. But you know, it bees that way sometimes. You just gotta put your nose to the grindstone and bless old Lord. Hopefully he don't put too much on you that you can't handle. So yep, it ain't easy. How'd you guys enjoy that chicken ranching video? So we're gonna try to finish up our little chickenshaw right here. I'm gonna get these hen boxes made out. Get these bad boys made out, and then I'll get the tires off it. We'll lift it up and we'll start painting this thing. And I have all the materials for the roof. Now I want to try something different on this roof here. So obviously I got it leveled out, and we'll put some kickstands on this. But I bought some clear plastic roof panel. So this is what I bought for the roof panel that I plan on using. And the reason why I wanted to do this kind of panel is because in the summertime, I know there's gonna be a lot of sunlight and stuff like that, but I will have this thing in the shade all the time. But during the winter time, I want this to have some kind of like a greenhouse effect, so the chickens can get the sunlight inside there and they got a place to stay warm. So that's my reason behind it. We'll see how that works for us. Who knows, I might change it out seasonally, put a white panel up top, plastic white panel up top, and then in this winter time, just change it out the clear panel so they can get that going, that heat. On the back side right here, I'm gonna keep my sliding door. You see how this the swelling went down in this wood when it was wet. Now it moves in and out fairly easy. So what I wanna do is I wanna bring my hardware cloth on the inside with a handle, and then I'll put I'll kick this back, or I'll put some kind of kickstand in it so the chickens can go out, and I'm not gonna do a ramp or anything fancy. So I just wanna be able to come out here, lift the handle, and be done with it. It's starting to rain on us. Time to move you inside.
Feels good though.
It does feel really good, really good. Let's get this thing going. Well, it started raining on us, so we had to bring it inside, but like I said, I want to frame these in on the inside. I want to make it so I can still lift this up so I can clean this out real easily. And I want to be able to access it through a panel from the outside. And then that will probably put my heavier in on this side. Hey, one thing I wanted to say is I want to say thank you to Hidden Heights, and I want to say thank you to the Crockers for giving me that shout out and sending some subscribers my way. You know, we're like, I don't know, I didn't even check. I think we're probably about 30. Yeah, we're probably about 30 away from hitting our 1,000 subscriber mark. And oh my gosh, that just blows my mind. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I thank every single person who subscribed and came over here. And I think every person who at least came over here and checked me out and said hello and left a comment. Even if you didn't subscribe, you know, hey, everybody can't like all the channels out there. I understand. I mean, sometimes we just don't jive, and that's fine with me. I'm not gonna get hurt about it, but I just appreciate you guys coming and giving me a chance and checking me out. But yeah, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. And you know what, that 1,000 subscriber giveaway is just around the corner. I can't wait to give that away. You know what I didn't think about is how much that shipping's gonna cost me, so oh well. 1,000 subscribers, you gotta celebrate. Go big or go home, right? Yep. All right, let's get working on this thing. All right, I told you I don't know how to make one of these. This is my first time, so I just kind of try to use as much common sense as I possibly could. So I'll be able to look a little wall here, and then we'll just kind of put the sheeting on the outside, the wood, and then we'll just put a bottom underneath there, and then a lip on the outside. But basically, I'm trying to give them a foot deep box, and it's like 13 inches wide and some change. So all I gotta do now is cut the outside pieces for my lid, fashion my lid, and cut the pieces on the outside. Just cut out the outer shell pieces and put my board in the backside, and we should be good to go. So I won't bore you with that. Let me get this all trimmed out, and we'll start rocking and rolling, because we're gonna start painting this too. Well, we got the top fixed, so all we gotta do now is basically put the sides on, and we'll be ready to go.
Painting.
Yeah, my son wants to paint so bad. Hush up with that painting, crying out loud. Yep. So there's a couple more pieces cut. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I kind of wanted to put a screen bottom in, like a hardware cloth bottom. I think I might do that, and then do the sides in wood. But I'm not really sure if chicken's like a nice dark hole to get into to lay the eggs, but we'll find out, and we'll get moving. Video. So we just lift this up and pull it down, and chickens can come in and out as they please. Then when we're done, it takes a little bit more fine tuning, but we'll get there. Oil. 27 and 1/8. You know what 1/8 looks like?
Yep, 1/8.
So you want to measure on the sides here. Triangle.
Oh, like already.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's a pretty straight line if I've ever seen one. Yeah, another thing, guys, your little ones, they can work wonders on a project like this, because it's not, well, not without getting dirty, but watch it. They can work wonders on projects like this, because they can't screw them up, you know. So get them out here and let them paint this stuff up, because they ain't gonna hurt nothing. My kids, we were painting inside the house. They wanted to help us so bad, but you know, somebody's gonna knock over a gallon of paint. Somebody's gonna over paint on trim. It just, we just didn't let it happen, unless it was like something really big, that like primer or something like that. But get your kids involved in these projects, because they can give you a helping hand when it comes to do multiple coats, which this is gonna take.
They can get the really little spots.
They can get the really little spots. That's right. That's right. The real little spots with those, because they got little hands.
I don't.
Right?
I don't. Right.
Yeah, you got big meat hooks. All right, man. So, whenever you're doing projects like this, always be sure to go to the hardware store, or wherever you go, wherever your place is that you like to go to. Be sure you go to their paint counter, and don't buy stuff right off the shelf until you check out their discounted stuff that people turned in. They didn't like the color, how it turned out. I was able to find this barn red. So this is PPG Diamond. They're more quality paint of PPG products, and I was able to get this gallon for $9, which normally sells for like $21, $25. So $9. I got a gallon of barn red paint, all because some soccer mom said she didn't like this on her wall, so I got a benefit. be sure you check out the discounted paint people don't want before you go and spend big bucks on buying something. So save me some money. I'm gonna get back to painting this thing.
Piece by piece, you collected me off the ground with my hands and things. Piece by piece, you one. 6 years old, you know. He never walks away. He never breaks a heart. He takes care of things 'cause he loves me. Piece by piece, store on my faith. A man can be kind. And a father could be great.
Sing me a song, Autumn.
Can I sing Old MacDonald? 'Cause
You can sing Old MacDonald.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. And on with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Good job.
I know more MacDonald than that.
She knows more MacDonald than that.
Oh, snap. Oh, yes. It's like, oh.
Now you know how. Now he knows how boring painting can get, huh? Yep. They can get pretty boring.
No, it's fun to me.
It's fun to you, huh? Because we're gonna have to let this sit overnight, and we're gonna have to come down here and do it all again. But the second time and third time you do it, easy. Just paints right over. Well, guys, we got this coat on here, these first coats, and that's what matters. I'm gonna let these dry. We're gonna call it a day, go eat some dinner. So we'll get back to this later on this week, and we plan on painting all this white. We'll get the roof on there, hardware cloth, and we'll get this all finished up. Get those yard bird out there and let them start tacking this front yard, having a good old time, because they can't stay cooped up in there no long. See, I'm going crazy getting cooped up in there. But on a real note,
like and subscribe.
be sure to like and subscribe. Why don't you tell them that? Oh, come here.
Be sure and make sure you like and subscribe.
Woo. Yes. So.
If you did that, I would tell Mama that you got paint on
You
your
don't
shirt.
tell nobody nothing, especially Mama. Don't tell Melissa.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, what?
If you got that on me, I would tell Mommy that you got some on your shirt.
I ain't scared.
And she'd kill you.
I ain't scared.
If you won't mind if I get a whole entire bucket and dump it on your head, then tell Mommy.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to Sunny Slope Homestead. We'll see you on the next episode, and we'll get this thing finished up before you know it, and we'll get those birds out in the yard. We're going to have a great time. They're going to have a great time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Do not to mess with me.
I got to go and take care of a certain little situation real quick. This is war.
This means war, Daddy.
Bye, guys.